Hey guys, I woke up today with one mission and one mission only. Talk about puzzle games. Easy task, right? Wrong. This thing is giving me nothing to work with. So I decided to settle with... maybe I should keep looking.
The DS had great puzzle games, I'll admit that, but it also had shitty ones. At the time, the only game I really had was Pokemon, and if you're a Pokemon fan, you know those games get repetitive. The point is, I needed a new game, and I decided to get... what the f*** is this? This game was released in 2010, and as far as I know, nobody liked this game.
Can you blame them?
As far as I know, nobody even played this game. Every time I ask my friends if they know what it is, I'm always met with the same reaction. I personally had this game on my DS growing up, and I can tell you, it's way too hard for a kid to figure out.
What the f*** do I do?
Going back now, though, I can figure out the first act in about 15 minutes, so this game is not that hard. Another problem I have with this game is that it's just way too short. You can figure out how to finish it in about an hour, even if you have no clue what you're doing. Yeah, this game being DSiWare did not help its case one bit. DSiWare was limited to 16 megabytes, and wow, that's small. Also, the story of this game doesn't even make any sense. Your boss calls you into work for an hour. Okay, why am I trapped in a convenience store? Even back then, I knew this game sucked. I'm just glad I never have to talk about it again. There were 2 sequels. God damn it.
I could sit here and complain all day, but none of that really matters if the game is actually fun. So let's look at the gameplay. What the f*** is this?
This is possibly the most slow-paced puzzle game I've ever played in my life. You spend more time doing all the turning animations than actually playing the goddamn game. And also, there is no music that plays during this game. I don't know whose decision that was, but why? I like to put my own music over it to make it less awkward while I'm playing this game. This game also sucks with trying to help you figure out what to do. Most of the time, you kind of just find an item and you have no idea what to do with it, which is kind of annoying. For example, in the first act, you find a door that's glued shut, and you find the razor blade and you think, oh, I can just go cut it open. Nah, you gotta put it in the deep fryer first.
I'm too dumb for this.
I still haven't even finished this game, so let's finish it together.
Okay. Okay.
This game is a stupid telling me we went through all of that just to forgive the person that trapped us in the store? Why?
That's a great question.
And I have to say, out of all 3 acts, this is definitely the worst one, because you genuinely have no idea what you're doing. There are parts in this where there's not even clues for things that you're supposed to do, which if that's the case, how am I supposed to play the game? Yeah, this game is what we in the business call terrible.
While that first game was terrible, we still have 2 more to talk about. So did they learn their lesson from the first game, or did they make 2 more puzzle games with a question mark at the end?
Well, at least the theme is cool. About the only good thing I have to say about this game is the story's better. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just the same game, but this time, you're a ninja.
Looks like I beat him to it.
The hardest part of this game by far is figuring out how to beat the first level. Yeah, that's good for your game. I spent most of my time in this game just spinning around in circles, hoping something changed, and it never did, until I figured out that you're supposed to flip the panel up and go around it. How was I supposed to know that you can do that?
It doesn't tell me in the instructions.
I will say, though, the ninja battles, I mean, they're pretty cool. They're really easy, but they're still cool. They also added this cool ninja scroll thing that gives you superpowers. I guess that's cool to someone. You know what? I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just the first level's bad.
Do you think I even believe myself when I say that?
This one's not bad. This one's absolutely terrible.
Doesn't that surprise you?
How do you make a great puzzle game? I'll tell you one thing, you don't make this game. This room made absolutely no sense to me. I went around it for about 15 minutes trying to figure out what I was doing, and then it became 30 minutes, then an hour, and I still have no idea what to do. I mean, we got these little wooden guys that spin in circles, but does that really help me? Yeah, I kind of just gave up once I got to the star puzzle. I figured it wasn't worth it, and I'll just play the next game.
Alright guys, we had 2 absolute flops, but this is the last chance. Please say this is better than the other one so I can stop. Good opening. Other characters? Oh, okay. I'll just load a save point. That's fine. What the f*** is this?
Some idiot had the bright idea to make it so if you get the bad ending, you have to start the game completely over. You can't load your save point. It doesn't work like that. You have to play the game from the beginning.
I'm about at my breaking point here.
There's no warning or anything. You just gotta start the whole game over. And I'm not doing all that, so I'll give you my experience of me playing it this time. Right off the bat, I will say this game does do things better. Like there are characters that you interact with, multiple choices that you can make while talking to the characters. So that's pretty cool, I would say. Biggest problem I have with this game is, shocker, it's way too hard.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern I don't really like here.
Yeah, I had to watch a YouTube tutorial to beat this game, and in my book, that means the game fails at doing what it's supposed to do. But hey, I've been complaining about the gameplay this whole time. Let me tell you about the story. Right off the bat, the game tells us we're in a death row prison, which is a cool setting for a puzzle game, I guess. You get sentenced for 10 years for murdering some guy, and as far as I know, it never tells you why you killed him.
Oh, I'm about ready to kill whoever made this game.
You wake up and some guy next door is knocking on the wall saying your name, and you're all like, how does that guy know me? And then from that point, you start on the first escape room, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
I mean, I do have to give him some credit. I mean, this first room isn't that bad. It's just the rest of the game is. Most of the problems I have with this game stem from, oh, it's too hard, or, oh, that's it?
Apparently, there was some guy that lived in the prison before you, and everyone there liked him, and he left a bunch of stuff for you to escape. So, hey, I guess that's awfully convenient. On a side note, it took me way too long to realize you could use the spoon to unscrew the screw that's holding the clogger in. I would love to show you guys my full experience. My full experience consists of me spinning in circles, getting confused, giving up, and then looking up a tutorial on YouTube. There was this part with this stupid key puzzle, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I couldn't figure it out. My brain's not big enough for this. So, as you know, during the YouTube tutorial, I watched the guy do it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what he did, because he didn't really explain it.
The story from this point on just gets kind of boring, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time. But there is one part I'm going to talk about, and that's the part that pissed me off the most. The ending.
The convenience store game has a happy ending. I mean, you escape, you see the girl that trapped you in there, you want to punch her in the face, but everybody forgives everybody, and everybody lives happily ever after. And then we got the ninja game. I don't know how that one ends. I didn't play that one all the way through. That game sucked. And then you got this one's ending. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it out for you, and see if you guys get as mad as I did.
I can't fucking handle this! Ugh. Awful. It's just awful. You work with this guy the whole game, and then at the end, boom. He hits you in the head, knocks you out, and then you both get caught. You both go back to jail, you end up in solitary confinement, and then this game ruins my fucking life.
Yeah, this ending was extremely underwhelming. Why couldn't it have been something good? I get there's multiple endings, but why did this one have to be so bad? Because I'm not playing through the game a second time just to get the other ending. This game is terrible.
I could go on and on and on about how much I hate this game. That's not gonna do any good. Let me just tell you this. You don't need to play this game. I played it for you, and it's terrible. It's just one of those games where you don't even feel satisfied when you beat anything. And also, the list didn't complete itself. Wait a minute.
The list didn't complete itself. Does that mean there's more?
No, not more. There can't be more. I can't do more. Not again.
Ugh!